Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. This is episode 7, and hopefully the last time we have to look at this basic dome. The reason being, well, this episode we will delete it. Also, it should be the last time that we look at this rare metals extractor. The reason being is that it only has 0.6 left, and then we get to move them all over to our new dome, which is right over here, which we probably should turn on and then also unquarantine. We're also building this just to kind of connect the drones here. We're going to try to connect the power stations as well. I don't know. I think I need to use more of these tunnels. Do they have maintenance? See, the tunnels don't have maintenance. That's actually that's a key thing. The tunnels do not have maintenance. So they're rather expensive, but the tunnels have zero maintenance. So we could get rid of this one, and we could tunnel it. We could do tunnels after tunnels after tunnels if we had the machine parts, which we just might do later. It might be beneficial. Could be. If this is our solar field, we could do a tunnel to here, tunnel to there. Well, we don't really need it because we're gonna delete that. So let's see. 0.3. Let's speed it up. 0.2. Yep. 0.1. And where's it? It's depleted. Yay.
Funding received.
And we just received some funding from one of our rare materials. So let's open the quarantine, turn it
Our
on.
colonists are suffering from hypothermia.
Oh, hush. Well, they are not.
We have a power shortage.
Domes without power. How is this one without power? Negative 200. Power demand, power stored. There's a massive amount of power storage. I don't understand where the breakdown is, why it doesn't have power. I don't know. We're going to start deleting stuff. So delete the extractor. We'll delete the farm, even though it's halfway through. We're deleting that. We're deleting that. We're deleting that. That. We're deleting everything. Salvage that. Nope. Salvage. And hopefully they all move over to the new dome. Salvage, 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 salvage. Okay, so that'll be all salvaged, and our new found shuttles will be able to transport them over here. I feel like we're missing something. Oh, I know one thing we're definitely missing on this one is the Martian University. Okay, so that's that. The batteries are recharging. We have 46 machine parts. We got to keep that in mind what we're doing here. So these guys are all homeless now. Our shuttles will come and pick them up, take them to their new home, which hopefully is better than what they experienced over here. We have a nursery, we have a school, we have a university, we have a farm that we're going to change right away to soybeans for everything. We're going to need, nope, not diner, spacebar, and casino. Because some reason they need all those things. Because casino gives luxury, gaming, gambling, and social. So we take place of these two independent ones, shopping, gaming, luxury, which we might need to put in there anyway. But nonetheless, we'll continue with that. We have to wait for these people to get going. Because, well, we don't want to take them away before they get going. And one thing too is all these water vaporators. If we don't have the piping,
sector scan.
We
select a sector to scan.
I mean, if we used all tunnels, we don't have that kind of piping. If that makes sense to anyone understanding what I'm trying to say, I think it makes sense. Yeah, if we get rid of the tunnels in lieu of the tunnels. Or the piping and the pipes, gosh darn it, the piping and electrical, stuff, conduits. If we get rid of it for the tunnels, then the amount of places that we can place the moisture vaporators significantly decreases. I'm half tempted to try to make a water vaporator area. Solar field is looking great. can't wait. There is a technology I read in the, I don't know what you would say, the encyclopedia, that it like repulses, that you can use it to repulse dust, which I'll be excited to get. Okay, let's demolish this now. And it explodes in 3, 2, and done. Great. Now we can delete that. So the Ross dome is no longer. Now we have the Nixon and the Calvin. We're producing 2.2 here. Do we have? We don't have any unemployed, so that's good. The engineering or the archaeology is still very much not even started. So we have quite a ways to go with that. And somehow we only have one lone botanist working the farm. That's something that we have to be worried about. We are at 297 food. We have to keep an eye on that. Because if we don't, well, it's going to be bad. But we have to keep an eye on the food. Machine parts, we're making 1.6 a day. I don't understand where all the workers are. I really don't. With that being said, let's see. We have 8 out of 24 there. Let's go to our lovely rockets to tell us how many passengers that we can have. They have 17 available residencies. We have 17 matching colonists, but we are taking lots of flaws. Now we're down to 11. Let's go into specialization. Actually, let's go back. No. Let's go into age group. Okay, so we're not taking seniors. We're not taking middle age. We're taking adults, which is good. Specializations. Let's clear that out. Say no everything. Let's take botanist. That's 3. Let's take engineers. So we really don't need security. We really do not need scientists. And the no specialization will just kind of hurt us right now. So we're going to bring 5 out of the 17, but now we're going to go into the flaws. We will take cowards, which brings us up to 7. We will take alcoholics, and we'll take gamblers, and we'll take lazy, because still lazy and not, or with a specialization is better than having no specialization. But that didn't gain us any. At 7. Hypochondriac, it gets us to 8. Loses sanity when low on comfort. We'll take that. That gets us to 9. And then we'll take that. That's 10. So we'll launch that. That leaves 7 spots open right now. So that's good. Undo that one. I don't know why these keep on popping up. Okay, this guy is not doing anything. He is fully charged. Let's go over here. Grab this little chunk of rock. Transport it to here, please. Thank you. Buildings with depleted resources is our concrete, so we can delete this guy.
Cable fault reported.
And also what we'll do is we'll go B for build. Anomaly found, which is great. We're going to delete all this power cables. We will then blow that up. And we'll go in concrete extractor again. Can we get more? That's 192. That's 175. Up 210. How about this? 160. So 210, 195, 160 to where's the 210? Up 210. So we'll do 210 there. Knock it out. It's only 631 left in this, so after that 200, it's down to like 400-ish. Yeah. We're -4 on water right now. That's not necessarily good for us. Let's think about what we're going to do to solve this issue. Plain and simple, we're going to need another water extractor. Do we do it here or do we do it over here? I think what we do is do it over here. Let's do water extractor, because at least if it goes out, you know what I'm saying? If it goes out here, then, or other areas go out, we can at least have water. So we can have our 2 water towers off of it. I think this is my standard setup now. We could actually have multiple.
Cable fault reported.
But if we grab onto there.
Resources are low.
And then we grab onto there. I think that's kind of uniform, I guess you would say. We can build a pipe. Yep. We will delete this pipe because that's nastiness. I forget what we have. I think it's colonists coming. It's kind of funny sometimes. It's like, what am I bringing? I don't know. Interesting enough, these pipes are not... Okay, so V for pipe.
Milestone achieved.
There we go.
New
We have 100
colonists
colonists.
have
We
arrived.
have a departing
Colonists are
colonist.
departing.
Oh man. It's just like... It's almost hilarious. You know, I want to like laugh like in hysteria. Because, I mean... This one has 71 comfort. The only thing not being is shopping, which I don't necessarily understand, because how much more shopping can I provide you? I guess if I mean, I don't have any stores in here is the thing. So I don't have the electronics store, but if I don't have that, then it's a nursery. And do these nurseries go over to here? Like, that's it. From what I've experienced so far, the outside resources, they will share. So these duty assignments, they will share these. As we can see, like, these are definitely shared in multiple geologists, which is great. And like I said, a lazy geologist is better than a non-specialized one because they get the +10. So worker performance is still doing very well. And we have this, so like maybe it's not having 2 factories and moving a factory over to the other dome and only having 1 factory, and then we can put shopping in. Let's look at our production here. We are only at 1 electronic being produced. We're using 3.4 in maintenance, producing 9 polymers, using 2, 36 fuel, and 2 to 1 for machine parts. So overall, not too shabby. Electronics factory is the one that has the most workers. Machine part does not. You know what? I'm gonna do it. That's the only thing I can think of to balance this out. So machine here, then delete this one, and then we need shopping, which is so we can get an art store or art workshop. Yeah, an art workshop. We can then put a tree or whatever, a garden there, and then probably
Sector scanned.
we can put the... There's something else that we could put there. I'm just losing my mind what it is. We'll just leave it open for right now. Okay, so again for this though, we will do the, well, whenever it blows.
Cable fault reported.
Okay, so we'll do the art and we'll do the electronics store. And then we'll do our stupid little thing there. Okay, he's almost filled up. Waiting for 4 more resources. Power's down, water is down. Oh, hold on, this is not on. That could be one thing right away. Let's go into our build menu. Go into salvage. We're gonna salvage these because I don't know if we're paying resources on it. But we'll salvage
Cable
these
fault
2.
reported.
Actually, let's change this transportation route. Let's do food. Since we have all this worthless food that's over there, bring it back here. Okay, that's good. We got 2 botanists over here and 2. Please be a botanist. Okay, 2 botanists there. So we got 2 farms working over here. We have our shopping. We have malfunction. We have low on electronics,
Anomaly analyzed.
which we kind of expected. Let's take this off. That will be roughly about 2.5 mil if we don't
Sector
get anything
scanned.
else.
Anomaly found.
Another anomaly found. We'll go get that. We just saw a nice meteor hit off to the side though. And we'll increase that to 4. What is this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 plus 4 is 10. So we could buy some more probes just to finish it out. It doesn't necessarily get us anything. We have to do it by Sol 100 is scan 30, which I think will be just fine. But also, it doesn't necessarily do anything for us. The only thing I know that, you know, day 100 does is it triggers other events. It basically gives you the first 100 days to figure out the game, and then after that you're kind of on your own, and it's gonna start messing with you, like figuratively and literally.
Anomaly and
Increase the demand here. Is there more people? Oh, there is. If we increase the demand, there's more people that come in there. Interesting. I like that. And okay,
cable fault reported.
cable fault. New
There's
techs.
more to the barren.
Oh man, look at all the new technologies we have. Wow. We have Dream Reality Project Morpheus. Ha! Stimulates the development of new perks in adult colonists throughout the entire colony. You take the red pill, you stay in Wonderland, and I show you how deep the rabbit hole goes. I gotta say, if anything else, read these like little stupid little quotes, and they're not stupid. They're kind of hilarious, like Project Molehole Mine. Now, let's not read anything into that. Moleholes are shafts that dig exceptionally deep in the Martian crust, releasing heat as part of a potential transforming ore, and as a bonus, mining ore. That's not necessarily the best one. That was probably not a great thing to read. Where's a quote? Here. The hive mind is quoted. The tools that a society uses to create and maintain itself are as central to human life as a hive is to bee life. Though the hive is not part of an individual bee, it is part of the colony, both shaped by and shaping the lives of its inhabitants. It's interesting, these quotes. I gotta say, like, Elon Musk says economy exchange between Mars and Earth would be mostly in the form of intellectual property, which is the Martian patents, which we get 500 million for each time we do that, and it's a reputable one, but it does cost 2,700 research. So yeah, those are pretty interesting to read. Not gonna lie. Our food 265, so we are dwindling down. That one is now just one botanist. This is still 2. So I find that interesting. I would like to say, nope, not that guy. This guy, you go work here. No, you don't live over there. You go live or go work. Where's the college? Oh man, where? Okay, hold on. This is the Martian University. We need to open that up. Okay, so that's maxed. Max. Okay. Max.
Funding
We'll keep those
received.
two. 750 mil. A cool 750 mil. 2.5, almost exactly. And we definitely 100% need electronics. So let's go to cargo. We're going to take a... hold on, let's go back. Let's do the cargo rocket. Let's do the 20 machine parts right off the bat. And then let's max this out. Okay, so that's 105. Now we can take orbital probes for that. Okay, we'll do that. Launch. And on its way. We have 2 homeless colonists, but it's not actually homeless. They just need to transfer over to the other side. Where are we on technology points? Oh, ever so close to the arcology. Can't wait to build that, because that will be able to bring more people into Mars and hopefully then make these 2 bubbles just work. Because they're not going to work without the workers. If we go into this, we have 91 vacant slots. We have 3 homeless, but we really don't have 3 homeless.
Cable
we have.
fault
It says
reported.
we have disabled working slots of 25. I don't know where that is. Oh, this is done, so we have to burn that up. I mean, yeah, I guess all these vacant work slots that are not filled, and this needs electronics. So electronics factory is doing 2.3
Sector
now
scan.
a day. Let's turn off one of those shifts. Let's see what that does. I just don't know how effective the shift work is. It's something I'm still kind of working on. Workers lose sanity if they work during the night shift. Okay, let's turn off the night shifts. Actually, no, let's turn them on. The diner can be on. The grocer can be on. The space bar will definitely be on. The casino will be on. School. The school will operate only during active work hours. Where did it say that? The current work shift is on off. The building will operate. See, it doesn't say it there, but it definitely says the current night shift will. So the university will. I don't know which one was it. Oh, workers will lose night shift if they work during the night shift. Only in the electronics factory, or the art workshop, or there. So it does not affect that. It does affect that. So it doesn't affect all the buildings. It just affects certain ones. And we got additional funding. Hilarious. So we always get the funding after the rocket takes off. Just so happens to be the case magically. So this one's doing pretty well in the comfort. The morale's going up. And so is this one as well. Resources low, which we kind of knew about. We will land this ship over here and hopefully get this electronics offloaded. Homeless Colonist 7. How? Are we actually... We're actually full of somehow. Interesting enough.
Sector scanned.
Sector scanned. Sector scanned. And of course, nothing. Ugh. Stinky. Question though is, can we see? Okay, we have 0 scientists. We've done pretty well with having 0 scientists, so I'm actually kind of happy about that. I'm kind of concerned though. We have 7 homeless. I don't know where that happens. It must have been kids that graduated. Hopefully, man, how much further? 84%. Yeah. Hey Siri. What is 84% of 6,300?
84% times 6,300 is 5,292.
Okay, so we roughly have 900 more, so we have 2 days. Not a full 2 days, but we have 2 days of research to go before we can get that arcology and then also get it built. We have significant issues up here. I don't know what has happened. It looks like there's no electronics up here. So we'll get this guy up here to help with that. Yes, sir. 26 rocks somewhere over here. Yep, that. And drop it off. And 12. It's 53. We will very much load resource, yes. Here. Unload. Right there. Thank you. Look at all this lovely metal.
Sector scanned. Cable fault reported.
Cable faults reported. I hope there's a technology eventually that will decrease that. I gotta say the dust coats fast. You can see it. It's actually beautifully rendered. You know, like you definitely can tell which things are dusty and which things are not. Awesome. Okay, so we could take off, but we are waiting for the electronics to depart. We're creating 2.2 there and 2.4 there. So let's look into our resource panel. Basic resources. We're not producing really any metals. We have good concrete. Our food production is not doing well. Our rare materials, though, is doing well. We're consuming 1, which is our electronics, producing 8, and exporting. Advanced resources, polymers, the consumption is at 5. Those are the stupid stores. We're need 1 for maintenance, so we're at positive 4. We are negative, let's say, that's 5.4, so negative 3.4 in electronics. We're only at negative 0.1 consumption for machine parts, and we are positive for fuel. Yeah. The only way we're going to solve this is with more workers, to be completely honest. So let's get the ship off the ground before people decide that they need to leave. We still have, I think, homeless. We have now 8 homeless. We really need this arcology, like, this second. It's so close. Ever so close. Have we discovered any? Nope, we have not. That's 40%. We're going to have to rethink some things. I don't know what we need to rethink, but we need to rethink some of our... How is this... insufficient power.
Cable fault reported.
Okay. I guess we ran out of power now. Let's
Mission control.
Oh.
We're receiving a priority transmission from Earth.
Okay. We have countdown 9 souls until we have the Dredger's convergence. Mission control log number 45. Mission control receiving a priority transmission from Earth. Several hours ago, the Linear and CSS programs detected an incoming cluster of meteorites from the asteroid belt. They're directly likely to converge with a Martian orbit. Meteor impacts are likely to intensify during the course of the next few weeks. Expect several meteor storms to hit Mars in the next 10 days. Awesome. That sounds exactly what I needed right now.
Research complete.
Research is complete, which is great, but not necessarily the best time for it. We're gonna double up on this, like so. Get our power conduits across. There we go. Their ecology is done. We're gonna do the hive mind next. We have lots of different technologies that we can go for. I don't know which one. We could do the Megadome. Wait, 18,000. Just go straight for the Megadome. Skip everything else. Takes 300, 200, and 100. That is a lot of stuff. I feel like there's probably some other stuff that we should get before that. The safe mode could be interesting. The core metals could be interesting as well. Deep metal extraction could be beneficial. Let's do factory upgrade, increase production by 25%. Then we're going to do fueled extractors. That's number 3. And then we're going to do this one, which is plasma cutters, 50% on rare resources. And then we are going to... that's what we're going to do for right now. Things can always change. So now we got the tower. This arcology. We're going to build one there, and we're going to build one here. This increases our population by 32 per, which requires a shit ton of resources, but not that we don't have it to spare. But what is more beneficial is we're going to have these homeless people settled in. It helps also with the comfort level. It's way more comfortable than the apartments. This because the apartments, the comfort of residence is at 40. I don't know what this actually is. The base comfort of this is 23 out of 50 though, so we're having some issue with drone support. Let's we're gonna grab some drones. Well, how much is the outsource? 200 mil. Let's do it. We're gonna outsource 1,000. It takes 200 million off of us. Can we do like 2 outsources? Yes, we can. So now we're doing 1,000 research per day because we spent actual cash on it. Okay, so we have our first one built. Lovely arcology. We've got 13 people that have already moved in, which is great. Hopefully not so many kids. And yeah, I mean, it's great. We get 32 more slots. It hopefully can help us with our, I guess you would say the balancing, because the balancing is definitely off right now. But this is filled. Okay, so he's here, so Can I set his workplace
Cable fault
for...
reported.
No, I can't set his work to there. But whatever. Ever so close to being done. Anytime now. What is... Like, we still have 2 homeless colonists. Like, how? Like, everyone's moved into here. If they can afford the new condos, they have moved in. You can see comfort of residence is at 65 compared to that 40. That 25 difference is massive. We can see we're almost in greens all across. We just need to get the morale up just a tad bit. Power is short, but everything else is good. But that's also because our field over there is not done.
Cable fault
we can open these up as well now. We'll turn off the night shift just because we don't want it necessarily... I don't know if we're going to need the sanity loss, which actually makes me wonder if I should have the sanity loss here. You know what? We're going to take the sanity loss off there. We're going to open this one off.
Achieved.
Do we need the sanity loss here? See, I didn't know that actually before about the sanity loss, so I'm glad I read that. Because I otherwise I wouldn't have known. Unlock new foods, yes please. So yeah, that's gonna have to call this episode. I hope you guys liked it. We researched a breakthrough, which is the first breakthrough. What was that breakthrough again? What was residents in the arcology get a bonus to work performance based on the number of unique perks and specialization of the colonists living in the arcology. Okay. So the unique ones of these 32 individuals.
Cable fault reported.
So that's good, and it hopefully is benefiting us in some way. So let's look at this. We're actually neutral on polymers now. So actually, yeah, we're gonna have to increase that. Oh well. Electronics. We are consuming so much electronics. Let's put this and increase the priority. Electronics, yeah, we need lots of electronics. Let's see, the mechanics or machine parts suffering just ever so slightly. We'll add a night shift to that. We should have a shit ton of free slots though right now to bring more colonists, or at least train more colonists. Yeah, so that's gonna have to end the episode. I hope you guys liked it. It's definitely a lot of fun building these things, and I really can't wait to see the Mega Dome and the other domes. These arcologies look amazing getting outside the dome. I do wonder, though, like the implications of being outside the dome, like based on radiology, yeah, contamination, dust storms, meteors. Oh, can we zoom in on here? Can we? Wow, like you can like actually see like the bedroom, and there's literally a guy right there.
Claimed our last living founder.
Oh, and our last living founder has died.
The end of an era for us all.
And the founder Henry Meyer died. Cause old age. Yeah, rest easy. We're not gonna read it, but that's kind of interesting. You can see a guy's bedroom there. You can see his drawers. That's funny. So yeah, if you guys liked the episode, if you like the series, if you like this game, leave a comment, hit that thumbs up, subscribe, definitely turn on the notifications. But as always, I'm Flying Ross, and I'll check you guys next time in Surviving Mars.